Hey, I wanted to share a couple of articles that I found on Housing Wire that I found very interesting. The first article here is written by Julia Falcon on the 26th of May. It basically explains that pending home sales nationwide went up almost 50% from April to May. Now, that's a great indicator that across the board, buyers are back, they're confident in their markets, and that's good for all of us, right? It's good for our economy too. Now, new for sale listings went up 12.5% month over month as well. So again, people are resuming their plans, right? People who retirees planning to sell their homes, people that are looking to upgrade, now they're kind of coming around to this. Say, you know what? I feel like it's time. So that's also a really great indicator, right? But our inventory levels still remain about 20% below last year's already low levels. The representative of the National Association of Realtors came out and said that last April, or this April that just passed, was the lowest recorded April for inventory in the history of April. No other April has been lower. And this probably makes you wonder, where the heck are all these buyers coming from? I thought that a large majority of them were going to go away because of this pandemic, and unemployment is through the roof and all that. Well, most of that is true, but Logan's article here, written on the 12th of May, really dives deep into those unemployment numbers, and we kind of figure out why things are the way that they are. Out of the 22.5 million people that filed for unemployment in April, 62% of those people were low-wage workers. Low-wage workers, unfortunately, are out of jobs, but in reality, they're not the demographic that's buying homes. Now, the other 38% were mid to high income earners, but many of those mid to high income earners already have homes, right? So that's not really going to cut into the buyer pool as much as we had originally thought. So as of right now, purchase applications are up 6.7% year over year. So that means that we have more people applying today for purchase applications than we did a year ago, right? And that's just coming out of this pandemic where we're barely reopening things up and things are finally kind of going back to normal. That's in addition to the amount of small business owners are now operational, that are able to enter the market again. Their employees that are working that are now able to enter the market again. All this really just stacks the deck, right? We have a ton of buyers, we have very little inventory. Now, the one bright spot was that maybe we thought inventory would increase because people would need to access their equity, and if they were in forbearance, they were not able to access that equity. But Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac actually made a provision to their policy and said that basically, if you're in forbearance, you can still refinance, right? So now there's really no incentive for those people to sell their houses, so long as they can kind of meet the new provisional terms, right? Which is a lot better than the old ones, which was that you had to wait 12 months after your forbearance period was over before you could refinance. Now it's like only 3 months or something. So it's very reasonable. So again, I don't see how inventory is going to really increase too much. I could definitely see how buyers are going to be increasing as we get out of or further and further out of this pandemic, and we're able to adjust and kind of normalize things and get everything back to how it once was, perhaps. So for a seller, I would probably tell them with utmost confidence, hey, this is the perfect time for you to list your house, because you know what? There is no houses out there, and we have a ton of buyers everywhere. It's an environment that's going to drive competition for your home, and you will get, um, the most for your home. You're really going to get your pick of the litter. As far as the buyers as well, even though this is a seller's market, I would probably say go ahead and start getting ready and moving on things now, because inventory is just going to get lower and lower, and people are going to grow more desperate and desperate and start offering more and more money. So might as well get in now where people are still kind of, maybe wishy-washy about offering a little bit more for a house, or maybe they're still wishy-washy about buying the house. They're sticker shock and all that kind of stuff. Because I'll tell you what, those same buyers that have sticker shock and they're wishy-washy right now, 6 months to a year from now, if everything else is the same and nothing else, has affected their decision making as far as wanting to be homeowners, they're not going to be wishy-washy anymore. They're going to have gone through all that, wasted all that time, and they're going to be very, very ready to become homeowners. And that's not really the type of people you want to be competing against. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please, share some comments, share your thoughts. If you have any questions, please let me know. You guys all have a great day.